She dropped Hazel off with Noah's mom for the day and night the following morning. She began her workday. She was a bank teller, and it was an hour later when she looked up and saw Noah approaching her line, looking very angry to say the least. There were 3 people in her line in front of him, and while he waited, he fidgeted, a sure sign that he was angry. She waited on the people in her line, before putting a "be back in 10 minutes" sign on her window and letting her boss know she was stepping outside for a moment. His eyes followed her the entire time he could see her, until she vanished behind a wall and let out a big sigh. She didn't realize she had been holding her breath. She exited the back room and made her way to the front of the bank, motioning for Noah to follow her. She walked across the street, where there was a little park. It was empty right now because of how early it was, but by midsummer's day, it would be full of kids. She didn't want to be near her job. She could tell he was about to yell, his anger being a big issue she had.
"You left Hazel with my mom and told her that I cheated on you and that I'm having another baby with someone else? Why would you do that? That was none of your business, and it wasn't your news to tell. It was mine. We agreed that today and tomorrow are my days and nights with Hazel. You can't just decide to change that because you're mad I have a girlfriend."
I told you that if you're living with that woman and staying with her, then I don't want you to have Hazel. You've lied to me about some really big things, Noah, when you could have just been honest with me. We could have just divorced years ago. But no, and now the lies continue. And you're right, when your mom asked me what happened and why you were lying to me about staying with her, I could have lied, covered for you. But I'm tired of doing that, Noah. I've been hiding your true colors since a week after we married.
She knew she shouldn't have said the last sentence. Even as it rolled off of her tongue, she immediately wished she could take it back. His hands curled into fists again, and he took a step towards her, cowering over her, and so close she could feel his breath on the top of her head.
My phone is in my pocket. It's been recording since before I walked out of the bank. Take a step back from me and unclench your fists. You are not going to do that to me ever again.
As her words sunk in, his entire demeanor changed. He went from speaking to her like she was vile to softening his expression, backing away from her, and when he spoke next, he sounded like a completely different person.
"I've never laid a hand on you, sweetheart, and I never would. I just want to see my daughter on the days we agreed."
She's at your mom's.